Pirate here, and thank you, commenter, for that question. I am going to answer this right now. Why am I so mad, and why do I keep disrespecting this Doordash app? It's not the fact that I disrespect it. I'm just telling the truth. But this month I am mad, and I'll tell you why. I've been a top dasher for quite some time, and I don't ask for much. $1 a mile. The average DoorDasher, well, they don't really go for $1 a mile. Most of them do $2 a mile, $1.80 a mile. They will calculate it. We have to be mathematicians. That's how we do this. I've been doing this for 3 years, and the worst time I ever had on DoorDash was January 20 of 21. But at least they did work me. I made very little money. Wasn't worth it, but I at least worked. In this world of DoorDash, they have this program where if you keep a 70% rate, you at least deliver 200 deliveries a month, and you keep a 95% completion rate, which means you went, picked it up, dropped it off, it's completed. Then at the end of the month, that's the trick, you get rewarded. You become a top dasher. A top dasher keeps this reward for a whole month. This is the problem. On February the 20th to the 29th, I have really did a lot of BS work so I could become top dasher. I made it. I'm so happy. Hey, I made it. When I became a top dasher, and the thing you got to understand about top dasher, I make twice the amount. That's why I want to be top dasher. If you know how to play the game, you become top dasher, you know where to make the money. You know where to go. I went from like $77 a day to almost $200. This is why I want to be top dasher. I know how to play the system. It works. It's legal. It's good. They gave it to me March the 1st after I sacrificed during the last week of February. March the 7th, they said, we have a new program called Platinum Rewards. Silver, gold, platinum. But there was a fine catch. You have to keep 70% the whole week, which is totally different from being a top dasher, which means towards the end of the month. And don't get me wrong, people know how to play this game, and I do too. But I'm usually at 70% during most of the month. The end of the week came by, and I'm still happy because I made top dash, even though I have this thing called platinum. Problem is with platinum is there was a lot of things that were going wrong. Like I kept getting orders after I logged out and came home. I would get orders that I definitely wouldn't accept because there were a lot of grocery Aldi's orders that wanted me to pick up 35, 40 items for $8 and drive 10 miles. And I said, declined. See, that's why I'm not 100%. I stay 70, 75, sometimes 80. The problem is they started this on March the 7th. Now, I was rewarded for a whole month, but March the 7th, they changed it. March the 14th, I went from being a platinum dasher to a silver dasher, but I still have priority on scheduling, right? Yeah, this is the same exact day that spring break started. I'm on my 4th day of not having any work. You see, they took it from me. If you're a top dasher, you could go all the way down to 2%. You're still a top dasher for an entire month. When it came up to this deceptive tier system, after a week, now I am a regular dasher on spring break, and we all know that's one of the most dangerous things you could be because it's spring break. You see, people are working. I'm not going to get into the politics and the details about other people who are working that shouldn't be working. No, I want to talk about the people who come off spring break. I lost this on the 16th of March. They didn't count the 14th of March, in which I would have been probably about 70%. Now I was on 58%. I was on 58%. I haven't been able to schedule for 4 days, and I've been playing games with this app just to make money. I got lucky 2 days ago. Yesterday, not so much. Of course, I had a couple of things I had to do, but I cleared like $40. This is why I'm mad at DoorDash. Once again, I got deceived. I don't like being deceived. You don't like being deceived. I'm practically worked for free the last week of February just to have this benefit, and they took the benefit away from me. And they disguised it with something called a platinum tier system. So, yeah, I'm mad.